Last time on Final Fantasy 16, we helped out over at Northreach. We helped out the Mistress of Northreach and the Duke that had come in to take over. And now we're over in Martha's Rest to wrap up the side quest here.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
She should, but we're gonna go here instead. Martha?
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool.
Yeah, we can do that.
Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself.
Of course it does.
As
I
of
mean,
those
that's the
poor
whole point,
bears.
right?
They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters.
At least they
It's
have
no wonder
bears
they
who
ain't
can
got
help
the
as they
foggiest how
need
to
to.
provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well,
Yeah.
the Wagoneers
Why
taking supplies
me?
up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late.
Also, because
So
why
Wade's
wouldn't we
putting
want
a
to go
brave
back to
face
Eastpool,
on it.
right?
But I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Yeah, we'll help out.
All
Of
right.
course we will. We're always happy to
Thanks.
help out Wade.
Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in gazelle greens for a few years at least.
Isn't that chocobo feed?
These all greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right,
okay.
and they're just about bearable.
The chocobos are
I'll
for
take your
food.
word for it.
The actual
Anyway,
greens
Sir Wade
are
will know what to do
to
with
attract
them.
chocobos.
And
Got
if he
it.
don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Better not go up there without an escort, though, considering the Akashic. Okay, well, we will be heading up there. But first, we have to find Doris. Also, you have new items. What do you have?
do.
I'm guessing just a rune blade, rune belt. Yeah. Nothing useful compared to what I have.
Take care out there, eh?
Cool.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stone set out.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000
Nope,
Akashic
that's
jars.
not Doris. Ah, over here.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
Right, this was the
How goes the investigation?
Sid.
curse breaker.
What brings you to Martha's
The
Rest?
head of the curse breakers.
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course.
It's been a
It
week
had
since
to
I
be
picked up
me.
this quest, so
The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool.
so this is your
If we'd come in
background
force,
story
she would have
quest.
spotted us straight away.
Got
and
it.
vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm
Can
going
you
with
stop her without dying?
I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
So you're not completely insane then, you're willing to accept backup. So we've got one down, all the way down here, and then one up there. Ah, right. This is the bridge where we got ambushed. Way, way, way back again. Where we actually met the Guardians of the Flame in the first place. Okay, cool. Well, we know where to go then. If only I could use ambrosia in this deserted town. It's certainly not a town anymore. And there's the camp. Okay, let's go murder some slavers.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
Probably
We've waited
as
long enough.
one of her slaves.
She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've
To
suffered
die?
too many delays
Yes.
as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Let's do this.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company.
Oh, you noticed me. Well, that's convenient.
You're welcome to try.
Guess what? And done. Ah, you're not dead. How rude. Well, we'll deal with that. And yeah, we don't have backup right now, so I'm probably not going to try and take on the dragon like I planned. At least until we continue the story a bit further and get our party back. Come on, do the finish. You know what? Overkill it is. And done. Not that hard. Like, they didn't really stand a chance. I thought more of them would die in the initial pair of AoEs, but oh well. We got there in the end.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Oh, we will.
Sid,
But we're handing you over to someone else. This isn't our fight.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
better
This
fighting for a
criminal
cause
is just
than
trying to
killing for coin.
survive.
I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
You used to be a mercenary, right?
This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be
Oh,
weapons
so she's
in
even
service of the
worse than
highest
she
bidder.
looked to be
She raised me like a
at the
daughter,
start. Of course she is.
and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever
I
hands.
question that.
All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never
That's not gonna
swore
happen.
my blade to you, nor will I ever.
Yeah, no.
I fight for a higher cause.
These
to
people
liberate the
can't
bearers of
see
this
how
world.
horrible they are.
Farewell, master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
What kind of bearer
You
are you?
always were a righteous child.
I don't know what element you are, Doris.
Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right.
But
If
the
you're certain.
Imperial Court
I am.
is
And
all
thank you
for using
for
bearers as
everything.
weapons.
Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Like, I know the Dame isn't, but the rest of the court is. I don't think that's going to work out the way you wanted to, Doris. But
And I should head
if
back
you
to
say
the
so.
hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
So that's 3 quests, so we need to turn in the hideaway. But before we do that, never mind, it's taking me back there.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
Yeah, we
With
do
any
what we
luck, they'll
can.
be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned 1 or 2 things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known.
Yeah,
She's been
she
arrested, by the way, over in Sandbreak. Went quietly, or
she
so
should
we're told.
definitely
She won't be
be
getting off lightly.
taking
The
off
Empire
duty
may
for a
have
bit.
no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
She let her emotions
Don't
take
worry.
over and put her in,
She'll be alright.
Hope so.
like, to abuse her position of
Suppose you
authority.
should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Well, that's that one done, but I didn't want to come back here yet. Damn it. Okay. Go away, Cole. Yeah, no, we're not turning those in yet. We have another quest to do. Off to Eastpool. Hey, wait, I have some actual greens for you.
Lord Rossfield, what brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
How does the teleport system work here?
These are Gizal green seeds.
Are we the only ones
Martha's
that can
keen
use
to
it?
cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that
It's
all
going to
we have
be
achieved in bringing them
bears
here is to
learning to be
exchange
good,
one
or
master
is
for
it
another.
a...
Not that myself
We
and the
need to do
Guardians
something
have been the
quest.
best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports
Here we
of...
go.
The Horde is closing
Yep.
in.
There we go.
They're coming.
We
so
get to
wait,
fight the
all of them.
Akashic.
Time it all. I thought we'd have more time.
Nope.
Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Time to fight.
The Horde.
Akashic, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now
No
you're out
such
of
luck.
time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
Yeah, we'll help.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait,
True, but
you said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
Come on, stand up and fight, so we may all live.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Blah, 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 blah.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
No. They want you to fight by their side.
You. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Hey, Martha. You made it here. Good job.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free.
So we gave you a home right on the edge of the Black.
This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you.
No.
Everything.
Yes and no. The world doesn't, the people do.
Your homes, your freedom, your very lives.
Because the majority of the people are
So then, are you
horrible,
going to
horrible
stand
people.
by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you
Are you
fight
going to
like
use a
free men
frying
and women?
pan to fight? That you had one of your men carry for you?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have,
It's not
I
a sword
don't
we need
want
you to
to
wield.
lose it.
It's your magic.
I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
That naysayer turned around fairly easily.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Oh, let's go kill some Akashic. Or not, it's just gonna skip to being done.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield?
Well,
my
someone
lady,
has to, right?
We're ready.
So what's the plan of
That
action?
chemicals has
We'll
to
divide our
man. Someone has
forces
to
into
have their
several
own
small
voice.
detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By
After you get them
coordinating
into a
our
small
withdrawal
enough
through the
ring
use
that
of
you can
messengers
actually
drawn
kill
from
them.
among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan. but one that'll require a leader with a cool head.
Oh,
and
I could just
strong
go out there
nerves
and
to
kill them.
coordinate the retreat.
Alright.
I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade, but you'll be needed.
I don't
Please,
think that's too much
leave
of an
the last
issue.
of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Or something that doesn't exist anymore.
We've no time to argue, my lord.
Like, Rosaria is
Do
not
as
coming
you
back.
ask.
And I will do as
Sorry
you
to
ask.
say.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Come on, let me fight the Akashic. I want to hit something.
The calm before the storm.
Here we go.
And here it comes.
Some nice big numbers, actually.
Let this village fall. You're finished. Farewell.
And broke. Oh look, there's more. Come on, get the dragonet down. It's not that big a deal. Did not mean to dodge that, but I will take it. Who's casting bravery? Is it you? Is it you that needs to die? I think it's you that needs to die. And done. Okay, what's left? More! Even more. That recharges really quickly. Which I'm happy for. Makes my life easier.
Farewell.
Hey. Goggle, help me out. There we go. And is the whoop the last one? And whoop's the last one. That wasn't too bad. Admittedly, I am quite a bit over leveled, by probably about at least 3 or 4 levels for all of this.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us.
There was a lot of them.
I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the
I'll
Pearl.
go alone.
Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord.
We are.
May the Founder protect you.
Just guess what? We can teleport. Which means we can get there a lot quicker than you can. Except I don't think it's really quicker either way because it's right smack dab in the middle of 2 teleport points. Of course it is.